excuse me, we're still trying to defend Round Top and Little Round Top, as you can see right here on the action report screen. Now, no one's expecting any reinforcements. We vastly outnumber the Confederates. We're basically even on the number of artillery pieces. However, as you can see right here, we've got a big cluster happening. The game's been delayed. If you follow my pointer up to the top of the screen, game's been delayed because there's no clear winner yet. We're dead even, so it's going to wait to see who has the advantage here. We need to hold on to these victory points. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I need to figure out a defense. The problem I'm having here is that all of these units, if you can see here, Schweitzer's at 34%, but getting better morale. Hart's at 15%, and he's his battery's holding one of the ones holding the line here. Hazlitt's at 32%, but getting better, and they're in no condition to fight. Vincent's has terrific morale. They're based right out here in basically to the right of the hill. So if you've ever been to Little Round Top, the hill basically crests right here, and it is a steep and drastic slope right down here. You can see how the lines go, and you say, well, that's not that drastic. But when you're standing right here at the top of Little Round Top, where they have the New York Monument and the monument to Gouverneur Warren, Devil's Den is pretty far left over here, and it's a steep drop. It's a wide area. I know it looks close here. This is a big valley right here between these two hills, and these hills are, it's a sight to behold, I'll tell you that. And then you can see that big round top. You can see basically right here that the elevation's basically at 500 or something feet, 540 it looks like. Heart's obscuring a lot of it. Little Round Top is almost 100 feet more than that. It's quite a sight to see. So I'm getting all stacked up over here. These men are ready to fight, though. Whoa, don't do that. I don't know where Tilton was going, but I don't think I can bring him. I need him to halt and hold where he's at. Ward cannot fight Thompson because Ward's at 41%, although they're in good. The morale's at 41%, but his condition is good. He could do it if called upon. The problem is I have Schweitzer, who really shouldn't be, who's a good 1,000 man regiment or division. Fisher, who has 35% morale, he's only at 24% condition to fight, his men are, and he's at 1478. Weed is no condition to be on top of this hill, basically. So, but the problem is I can't really move them into line of battle. Day's basically holding it here, but as you can see, they're really stretched out. Their line should go like that. It should go like that, but as you can see, it's concave like that, or convex, yeah, concave. And I don't know if I can get him to change. That's because he's trying to do that. He's trying to hold it. Law's pushing. As I look to the north here, Law's pushing. We'll try to. I think that's where Day was. Well, that must not have been, because now they can see Manley trying to, and his artillery trying to come around to fire up. Cross. I'm going to have to move Cross up. And the reason I have to move Cross up is that I can't, in order to move Fisher over, Webb's breaking. This is General Sykes and his corps. Webb's breaking. Hall is recuperating from the other fight. McCandles is coming on the line. Harrow got beat up over here by this artillery. So they're just trying to hold so that they don't come around this way. Coming around to the right, if anyone's seen the Gettysburg movie, is what, and it actually did happen, it's what General Hood advocated, is to go to the right around the hills instead of trying to go over the hills. But their orders were their orders. I mean, Vincent's basically holding this whole line. This whole line. In order to get Fisher up, I need to move Weed out and down. And Fisher, by God, better be able to hold it. Bigelow's about ready to break anyways. I'm going to tell him to hold, but he's not going to hold that long. He's about ready to break. Cross is going to come up. Day's going to do what Day's going to do. We've got a serious predicament here. Now, I know what you're saying. Why don't you just use McCandles to come up? There's no way that McCandles can cross that in time. Law's pushing now. There's just no if, and, or buts. Law's pushing. Or is he pushing to the right? So it's going to be hairy. Up here, we're fine. Yes, we're starting to get men online. I think they've been there for a while, if I remember. We have plenty of coverage. Ames is actually trying to fire over there. Dow's firing this way. Rigby's firing ahead towards the Emmitsburg Road. DeTrobeyond is just trying to figure out what to do here. He was in heavy fighting, so I've put him in the woods to hopefully cool his jets. Burling, this line is just more of I don't know what to do over here. Burling's actually holding... I think he's holding this line. There's no way that they can get around Burling because he's in such good defensive positions here in the hill. There's no fighting in the wheat field in my playthrough. So we'll start it up and we'll see what's happening. They're just firing away at each other here. Bring them up to the corduroys. Maybe I can try to push them. Manley's trying to come up. That's what he's doing. Oh, screw that. I'll go that way with Day. Vincent's getting into it, but Vincent, I don't know how they're firing in. It should be level. No one's on top of Devil's Den. Hart's sticking in there. Bigelow's sticking in there. Well, their conditions going down. No. Oh, I still have them on the run. They ran too far from their position. If I can get a general push... They're going to have to cross the stream, yes, but if I can push them that way... I should be able to relieve the pressure here on Round Top. There goes Carr. I thought something like that was going to happen. It means the Excelsior's not going to hold for very long. This is the problem. This is what I thought was going to happen. This is actually what happened too. They started to break. Now, in the historical battle, what happened here? It started it did start to unravel right here from the corner because they put so much pressure on this corner. There's no way they can hold it, so it started to fall in on itself that way. During the Battle of Gettysburg, this created they secured this fine. They secured it by a charge, but they secured it. But then all down this line, the Confederate Army started to hit each one of these undermanned divisions and started to push them back onto the ridge. And it wasn't until they got closer to where Pickett's charge actually happened where they almost broke through. It was 300 men of the 1st Minnesota, which stopped a 3,000 man. 3,000? I'm sorry, it stopped a 1,500 man Georgia division, and they stopped them just by sheer surprise. They went into a gully created by this creek right here. And by the time that at that time of the fighting, it was so red they were calling it the Bloody Creek. Anyways, the wind was swell. It was getting late towards night. It was all foggy. The Georgians just got scared to shit, basically, by these Minnesotans coming up. They charged right into battle. It wasn't, I want to say 100 men came out, 300 went in. It was bloody, but they were able to hold the line, and the Union Army was that close to losing the battle. It's tremendous action by those men. But now we have our own problem. We're buckling from a flank, which is not good. And we have no men to replace it. Actually, I can throw Brooke over there. March up to the tree line. Tell, we'll try to hold him. We'll tell Watson to fall back. Well, there's no way he can keep it. Excelsior I keep there. Clark's falling back. Sealy, I'll tell to fall back. Hopefully he goes to this on the other side of this line here. Burling's going to stay where he's at. Zook has to hold. Graham has to hold. The Excelsior Brigade, which is New York State brigade with Brewster, he has to hold. Stannard, damn it. Stannard's out there. To face the enemy, he's got to turn. Now there's a way to do this quickly. There's an actual command to do this quickly, but I don't think the game's is gonna do a left flank and march. I think it's gonna try to turn them as they come in a front march. Really, they should just go into columns of 4 and march over, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. This is more of a gamble. Again, kind of throwing men at it. Oh, we do have men. Sweet Lord Almighty. There's only one place where these men need to be, and it's not down here. I hope that doesn't turn them into company fronts. Shit, I've already done it. I can't cancel it. They do not need to go into company fronts. They just need to come up here and hold. Actually, I'll pull McDougal off. No, shit. Come on. Oh man, where do I put him in reserve? I'm trying to figure out where to put him in reserve here. Right at the Weichert farm, I guess? Well, make it that. There we go. Don't go into... Shit. Shit. I need you to mark... Please turn as a column. Please turn as a column. Okay, good. They're marching as a column. You guys actually need to run. Alright, they were able to reform. So I'll tell them to not run anymore. Which is alright, that happens in the army lots of times. So Watson to fall back again. Shit, Graham's breaking. Oh, hell. That's not good. They're charging me. That's not good at all. Holtman. Sealy needs to fall back. Gibbs needs to switch to... he's not going to reach him with canister. He's not going to reach him with shell. Crap. Burling's breaking? No, no. No, halt. Don't go in front of Cannings. Oh, there's no way to get over there quick enough. They have no morale. Oh my, because I made him run. I need to have him run. Weed, come over to Weichert Farm. Jacob Weichert. Hall's ready to come back into this fight. Have we held them? They still pressing. I don't know what they're trying to do there. Who's ready to break here? Fisher? I can't even get Fisher. All I get is Burbank. Port's not even in this fight. Vincent's doing great. Schweitzer, damn it, Schweitzer. I need him to be more into this, more able to fight. This is going to be hairy. Can't even get him. Oh, sweet Lord Almighty. Graham's gone. Well, there's not... I gotta fall back. I can't fall back. Why can't I fall back with standard? Just need to get to the wood line. Watson just needs to go all the way back. Oh, the Weikerts own a lot of property here, did they not? Oh, sweet Lord. Well, it's happening. We're breaking. Zook just got destroyed. Excelsior's running. They broke. Alright. They need to set up another line here. That's kind of what they're doing. Candy. Actually put him... No, why would I do that? Put him here. Ruger can come up and set the line there. Buckland's running. Barnes needs to hold for just a bit longer. Watson's going to get destroyed. There's no way they can get out of there. Oh God, this is not turning out right. This is not turning out right at all. We're almost done. This is a short episode. Thompson's finally... Oh, that's what I was going to say. He needs to turn... Nope. Oh, man, the route. Yeah, we lost that peach orchard. There's nothing Ward can do there. Hand-to-hand fighting. Come on, car. Spin it. I must have... I ran him a little too far. I need him in the open. Alright, Posey broke away. Fall back. Fall back. I don't know if they successfully repulsed him or not, but that was exactly what we needed. Excelsior Brigade reformed. Excellent. Oh God, what did I do? God damn it, why are they not... This is not going well at all. Day's about spent. Well, it's time to get back into it, Hall. Because they're gonna come back up at it. Burbank's broken, I thought they were going to. Come on, Schweitzer, just hold in there. It's So Schweitzer to fall back, and Fisher nudges way up there. Well, not Fisher. So this is one time where the game just needs to let me go straight on here. I don't need them curving with this. I need them straight hooked up. It'll be weird, but that's what I need. All right, everyone. Well, we're going to have to stop it here. As I said, these are only 20-minute long episodes. So I hope you can see that I'm about ready to break here if I can't get this taken care of. Thank you for watching this 20 with 20. If you like what you see, feel free to give me a like, leave me a comment. And as always, you can click on the red subscribe button if you haven't already at the end of the episode. Well, everyone, until next time, good night and good luck.